We're back with album review.
Yeah, we're listening to
Virtue,
Vagina, Voldania.
No. It's Virtue by the Voidz.
That's it.
The Voidz is a band that is the lead singer of The Strokes is also the lead singer of this band.
Yeah.
And they're they're releasing another album in September, but I've only listened to them because I know The Strokes.
Yeah.
Why is your Wi-Fi so fucking ass?
I don't know.
I listened to all of The Strokes and I was like, well, the next thing to do then is listen to other stuff he's done, so I kind of just like this album for that, and that's why I picked it.
You say the names, I'll
First song is Leave It In My Dreams. Which
this is the big hit off the album.
Song,
I don't know where I heard this from, but
it sounded familiar, you said when it was
yeah,
on.
I was like, I heard this before.
Yeah, I really like the opening track too. It sets the vibe for the entire album, but each song has like something different in it.
It's very varied over this track list.
Yeah.
But it is it's like a mellow vibe. So
like
this one is real, like it's mellow, but it's upbeat, but it's like still like.
But then some parts of it just like, randomly gets weird.
Yeah, pretty much what we were doing just today, just sitting here having a good time while hanging out, and it's just that's kind of in the background. It flowed.
Yeah.
Like no one complained about it. No one really. So that song was good.
Leave It In My Dreams, I definitely think is one of the best songs on it.
What's the second one?
Next one is called Curious, but it's spelled really weird. It's like Q-Y-U-R-R-Y-U-S.
I don't know how to spell, so it don't matter.
But yeah,
this is another really cool one, I think.
Very, very interesting.
This is when they start experimenting with like weird sounds throughout the each track.
Yeah.
And I think it sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it was definitely. I like that one. The next one is Pyramid of Bones. This one it got a little bit harder.
This is one of the heavier tracks.
Yeah, a lot of heavy guitar on.
This is where it started getting weird, but it fit.
Yeah.
It actually fit because so from the first one, the second one had like a nice mellow flow into it, like they tied in, and this one just goes.
This one, yeah, it was
it was just a shoot up out of nowhere. It was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I agree. Man, it's another one of my favorites because it's just so different and heavy.
We don't have physical.
Yeah, not this week, unfortunately.
Can I put my hand here and you just draw a picture?
Sure, why not?
When you edit, editor, just do it.
Yeah, I don't even need your hand there.
Oh, I thought you needed a background.
Nah.
Next song is Permanent High School.
This kept the weirdness. This one.
Yeah, I like this one too. Was this one of the slower ones? I feel.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
It had a little bit of a.
It has
still a little bit of a quick tempo, but it's.
It has the drum track that's constant on it, but then the slower, mellow guitars in the back. It's like.
Yeah.
I don't know. It sounded really good, and then the chorus of this one I really like. It.
Yeah.
His vocals range on this album. He takes it all over the place because he sings a lot lower when he's singing kind of monotone. Sometimes he has a mopey vibe to how he's singing.
There was a few times.
It's kind of cool.
It might have been this song, or it might have been one of the other ones. There was a few times where we got quiet, where we were just chilling, where you could actually hear the song, clearly, but so. I don't know where the fuck I'm going with this, but it almost sounded like the instruments almost overpowered his voice a little bit, and he's such a strong singer too.
And some of the songs they do have the vocals turned way down, or
and you
very
can tell it.
gritty vocals.
Yeah.
So I guess he maybe distortion in editing or something where they're lowering his vocals.
Yeah.
So that and it ties in, but I noticed it. I was first heard it, I was like.
They keep you on your toes. Huh? It's very different.
Yeah.
It's why do I hear the drums and guitar a lot louder than the singer? It's not all equal.
Yeah.
Which was weird. I don't know what song it was, but I noticed it a few times in this album.
The next song is Alien Nation.
This is another one of my favorites. I really like this one.
This one had a really low synth that it started out with, and then the way the drums came in at the beginning, it was almost like a half beat, it was off beat, and it felt weird, but then it's oh, that's the new vibe, and it was a good sound to it, definitely.
Yeah, one of my personal favorites for sure.
This one, the first one, I did really like. I honestly don't know. I wasn't keeping track of what song it was, but
next track.
It's the one I'm thinking it was.
Next track's One of the Ones, which this one was.
This one's decent.
A little bit.
Fuck you.
It wasn't bad, but it was a little forgettable to me compared to the other
Yeah.
ones.
Creepy.
He was
This
having
one's just alright.
a purposely really weird like vocal, like on the one chorus part of it, he's just singing really high pitched and like it sounds off key, like they're using a bunch of sharps and flats and it.
Yeah, I
sounds
didn't like
weird.
that one. Oh,
But,
what the
like-
fuck? That felt weird.
It was
It
okay.
had its thing to it,
Yeah.
but yeah, that one wasn't one of my more favorites on the album.
No, that kind of was like a drop off a little bit. Then the next one was, I don't know the name
The
of
next
it.
one
but-
was All Words Are Made Up.
Oh yeah, I liked that
Oh,
one.
that's how I speak
It was
English.
Interesting.
That was a goofy one. Like, at
Yeah.
least the title. I like that was a good one, too.
That one had interesting percussion in it. Like it sounded like someone was like hitting cups
Yeah.
with a
Yeah.
spoon or something.
It almost sounded like the really old school rap with a lot of bells.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that.
The next song is "Think Before You Drink," which
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
really
I didn't
interesting
do that.
song. This one you might not have heard. This one was quieter.
This is a quieter
This one,
track, yeah.
I heard it. This was 100% background noise.
He's got like a weird line where he talks about drinking
His
his
mother's
mother's
milk.
milk.
Yeah, I didn't even hear the vocals. All I heard was just the tempo. It was just go with the vibe.
But
Yeah.
basically, it goes
It's
from
a
like
sponsored
being
but not
innocent.
sponsored.
It goes
by
from
this.
being a kid and being innocent and not knowing
Right after a
anything.
drinking song.
Yeah.
Like, and then going to school and then learning a bunch of stuff, and then that's the first time that like there's outside influence on your mind and
Yep.
everything, and that's where they try to start justifying certain
And then
things
you
that
smoke a
you'll
lot of
realize
crack.
later in life.
Yeah.
So it was a cool thing to it, but it didn't have much instrumentation to it. It was just kind of flowing. Like it progressed well with the melody, but
Mm-hmm.
wasn't any percussion to it,
Yeah.
and it was just really vocal centered. But it was cool.
Yeah.
The next song is Wink.
I like the name, yeah.
Oh yeah, this one. I had to listen to a clip to remember the sound. This one
Yeah.
sounds cool. It's got like a little beachy, like
Yeah.
indie sound to it. With
It's
his
one of the
weird
chiller
vocals.
tracks, I'd say. Like, something that's really nice to listen to.
Yeah, it sounded like summery.
Yeah.
That was a good vibe, definitely. And the next one is My Friend the Walls.
This one's okay.
Yeah, this one was one that I didn't initially like on the album when I listened to it.
Yeah.
As in like physically like on Spotify, but then a few listens through, it grew on me a little more.
Yeah, I listened to the album twice, and that one was just okay.
Yeah, it wasn't a banger or anything, but
Yeah.
the next song.
I don't remember it.
The next song is Pink Ocean, which I really like.
This one I liked more
Were we
on my
outside for
second
this one?
listen. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
this one
Yeah,
went
this
outside.
one was actually.
and
This one was
another one with
also
like
perfect. of what we
heavy
were doing.
like bass synth with the instrumentation over top of it.
Mm-hmm.
If
I
you
like
don't mean it's like
this
boom
one
boom
a lot.
boom.
Yeah. What's the next track?
The next track is Black Hole.
This one's okay.
Black hole
This
song.
one was also
Oh,
one of
oh,
my
man.
Wrong man.
less favorites. Less
Yeah,
favorites.
Well,
I'd say it's one of my least favorites.
I really can't remember too many memorable parts of it, honestly.
I'd say like the latter half of the songs, like the more memorable parts, but that's about it.
I just remember
It's
it
okay.
being a little off-putting. And,
Yeah.
there's more aggressive songs on this album, and then there's way chiller songs compared to those. But like
Mhm.
this one, I don't know. I feel like it was more of just kind of fuck with your ears,
So-
like,
Yeah.
how you're hearing it and shit.
Is this the last song?
Not yet.
No,
Oh.
this is the third to last song now. Lazy Boy.
Lazy Boys was also okay.
I like Lazy Boy.
This one's like
Yeah.
trippy sounding.
This was the one where every time the chorus would come in, it had the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like weird and like
It was,
it
like,
kind of
kinda
sounded
trippy.
like that part was overpowering and loud when it came
Yeah.
in. But kind of once you know what it's gonna be doing, it like really leads you into the chorus well.
Yeah.
When it drops, it's very satisfying, but it is a little weird listening to it.
Yeah, but that's just sort of their style at this point. It's pretty established by this point in the album. That they're weird, like,
They don't
but
want
they're
you to
fine
be too
with it.
comfortable when you're listening to it. Like,
It's music that challenges you, and I think that's really nice to have every once in a while.
I don't really even know what genre the Voidz would fall in.
It seems very indie. If I had to really nail it down to something.
Yeah.
It is.
The second to last song, We're Where We Were.
Wait, I thought that was the last song.
No,
No. This is the second to last song. We're Where We Were,
What
which
a
is
name.
weird name and kind of a weird song.
Wow.
This was a more trippy one, definitely.
This was a
If you
very
listen to
trippy
this,
one.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, I'd say
So,
so.
Wasn't,
then,
again,
I
not
wanna
one of
wait
my
till the final
favorites.
Thoughts.
It also had a weird part with the like,
Like, yeah, it did, yeah.
what you call it, with the Tarzan sounding percussion with like
Yeah.
the hitting the pots and stuff. but it was you know, it wasn't my favorite.
Yeah.
And then the last track is Pointlessness.
Oh, now we're on the last one.
I like the last one. It starts off kind of slow, but it picks up a lot.
Yeah, the
Damn, I like
transition's
it.
about halfway through, and it gets very
So the
like.
last song is Pointlessness, right?
Yeah.
This album is pointless.
Shut up.
No, I actually liked it. Like I wanted to say, I didn't want to say the joke because I enjoyed it, but the joke just fit.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
there. But yeah, this song kind of had like a ominous like theme to it for a final song. Like, what does anything
I
matter?
wish
Like,
for a
it's
Thomas
pointless.
Rhett one there was a pointless song on it because that shit was pointless.
But yeah, I thought it capped it off well. It was a
I'd say so.
cool vibe.
So, final thoughts, Chet? You want to go first?
I really like this album, but of course there are ones in there that are like if you're listening to the album in full, you're just getting through that one and like not really vibing with it. But so that will bring the rating down a little bit. But for the songs that I do like on this album, I really like them.
Yeah.
Like, anytime they come on, I don't skip them because they're so different compared to what I'm used to hearing come on. Like
Yeah.
I
It's like
this
the
album.
first time I've heard of these guys too. Like, I'll go real quick. It was really good though.
Oh, you're done.
I like.
No.
Can I get my time back?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay.
You're the host, dipshit.
So, I mean, we're all the hosts if you think about it. But I think it's really good. I mean, some of the songs they try something a little different, and usually it works though. Sometimes it doesn't work, and it's just like, it's whatever. But for the most part, I think it sounds really good. I think his range is good. I mean, I like the Strokes, so I really like this project too. And I can't wait to hear the new album when it comes
I
out.
know, actually, it got me excited.
Next
for
4
it.
years.
I didn't know that they were releasing a new one until I went to listen to this and I saw the upcoming album on Spotify.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I'm hyped.
Final thoughts, Jake?
Final thoughts on the album
I
overall.
want to be tripping my balls off when I listen to this again.
All right.
It could probably screw with your brain, but yeah,
You might like it
Probably
though.
you might like it. Well,
brain's
scores, I
already
guess.
shit.
We'll go to scores. What have you got?
As a whole, taking into account the songs that I didn't care for as much, I probably have to say I wish I could give like 3.75s. But
No.
I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
Okay.
But I really want to give it an 8. It's hard to say, but you know that is 7.5.
I think I will give it an 8.
Oh, good.
Really good.
So
Really
bad,
good project. There's just a couple songs that are alright.
Yeah.
What would you give it?
What did you guys give it?
7.5, 8.
There you go.
8? Okay.
I mean, no, well, 8.5.
Oh, 8.5. Alright, you really
Well,
liked
actually,
it.
well, because
I think you should listen to it again.
I
too.
probably gotta listen to it
And you'll
sober,
probably be headbanging at points and not even realizing it.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
like, oh, this is actually
or like
kind of
bobbing your
hard.
head, just like, damn.
Yeah.
So like well, it doesn't really help because I've been drinking all day when I listen to it.
Go on.
But it fit. It fit with the vibe. We were also drinking and we did some other extracurricular activities. I don't know how you can say this.
Whatever that means. But
Awesome.
go on.
Little green stuff. But like it also fit with that. Like it just fit with the vibe what we were doing. Also I was gambling. But like it also fit with the vibe with
suck.
everything I was just doing.
Alright, what are we
8.5
picking?
is what he got. What's your
Oh,
album?
my
Roulette
turn?
this thing.
Oh god.
Throw the roulette on.
Last time you did this, we got.
Yeah,
Thomas
I
Rhett.
didn't know I was picking because I picked recently,
So
but
now, let's-
okay.
I'd say everything has been a hit except that. So,
Okay, should I go top or bottom?
I guess go top again. Why not?
All right. Oh.
What's that?
All right. Well, now we're not going rap.
Alright, no rap.
We
What
going
is
now.
it?
We're going to Germany, boys.
Oh my
That's-
god. You know what? Alright, I think I know who it
Oh,
is.
fuck.
And I'm
So
alright
the
with
band
this.
is Rammstein.
Fuck yeah! Rammstein!
It is hard as shit. I'm not even gonna be able to pronounce this
Let
fucking
me-
name. It's Shanunsk.
Sinsucht. Alright.
Yeah, you got it. That's what we're listening to.
That's their most famous album. That's the
Yeah.
one with Du Hast on it.
It's got Du Hast,
I don't know
Angle.
any of that or song
Yeah.
music, so.
Alright.
It's all in German, so learn your German for
Yeah,
next week.
it's another
boys.
foreign
I'm
episode,
not even
so.
gonna be able to analyze anything but the sound. So,
Nope.
you know.
We've
No,
done this
pretty
before
much
with The
we-
Who, so.
Of course, it was me that fucking picked the ones that are in other languages.
Yep.
All right, learn German.